everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm on day 18 of my fruit fast and it's still going really good. It's definitely has been the easiest fast I've been on so far. But today I want to share with you someone really special, and it's my oldest daughter, Taylor, and she's actually on day 3 of a fruit fast and she's doing really good. This is her second fast with me, right? Mm-hmm. The first time she did, I know it was a 5-day juice fast. And I made a video on Healing Crisis about her, and because you did have stiffness in the neck area, and so she did have a little bit of a healing crisis, and we know that because when she ate food, the pain and the stiffness went away.
Right.
So, but she also has a little bit of a testimony to share with you because she also did Accutane, I know. But this is before we were aware of this side of healing. And so we're going to kind of go into that a little bit with you and just share some things about us. I don't like labels, as you know, but this is my stepdaughter. I've raised Taylor since she was 8 months old. Now, I am not a home wrecker. I am not. When my husband was with her mom, they were together for a short time, and they broke up, and then her mom came back and said she was pregnant. And so they were not together, and then my husband and I got together, and so I want to talk to you and share with you the struggles that we had too as stepmom and stepdaughter. And you know, we're really close today. I mean, she is my girl. This is my oldest daughter, and so we're gonna just share a couple things with you about that. And so I guess I'll just turn it over to Taylor and let her introduce herself to you.
Yeah. So my name's Taylor, and let's see, I just graduated from San Diego State University about a year ago.
Really smart.
I studied marine biology and got a minor in sustainability, and that was kind of the start of my whole kind of awakening. My awareness really kind of expanded is when I was in my final year at SDSU, and I started learning about the environment, sustainability, and just health in general, and how the health of our earth just is like a direct reflection of the health of our own bodies. And so I just really started diving into all things health and wellness and earth friendly. And and then since then I started working full time as a research associate at a biotech company. And there we're looking at women's health diseases and stuff like that. And so with that, I'm kind of following the path of what I studied in school, going into biology, but really where my heart is at is this whole health journey that I've been on, and that you have inspired me to go on. So
And that was in 2015 when I had my whole health scare, and it wasn't like my family just dove in and said, "Oh my God, this is it." It was over time and just doing our own research and seeing the proof, seeing the healing. That's when the power really is, right? Is through experience, and you know, you're not just like kind of reading it or hearing it. You're living it. Yeah. So sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So just you were a huge inspiration at the beginning. Just seeing you just go all in with your whole healing journey and everything that you've done with fruit fasting, with eating raw, with juice fasting, water fasting, dry fasting, everything there is, and how you've actually just went full in and you've seen the results, and now it's coming to fruition, and it's so beautiful to see. And now you've just inspired the whole family, and especially me, and it's definitely helped me to kind of find my path and what I want to do with my life, and that's to heal other people too. So right now I'm actually enrolled in a health coaching, holistic nutrition program where I'm learning all things health and wellness, just learning how to health coach people in all aspects of life. So not only with their health and diet and exercise, but also with their relationships and spirituality, with their career, with all things, which I think is so important.
Because it all goes together.
Right, it's all connected. Yeah.
Yes, it's all connected. And she's just so awakening. I always tell my kids, like, I can't imagine having the knowledge that they have at such a young age. That is so powerful. And I just, I try to be bold with when I'm expressing myself and my healing journey. But when you have more experience, it makes you more bold and your words more powerful. Like when I listen to Dr. Morse and John Rose, Don Tolman, these men have a lot of experience. And so they can be bold with their words. And, like I said, when I'm that age, maybe I'll be definitely more bolder than I am today. But yeah, so it's just such an amazing thing when you watch your girls, your children, and they're opening up to all this and seeing the truth and seeing things for what it is. It's very powerful, and I feel so blessed. And we even talked about this the other day, that we really feel like that connected us. That's why she was brought into my life and I was brought into her life, because as a mom, I feel like I'm teaching her, but I've also learned a lot from this girl. I mean, we've had, when her dad and I got together, I struggled a little bit with, the fact that he had a child. I didn't have kids, and I wanted the fairy tale. I wanted my own family. And so there was those struggles that I think a lot of step parents go through when they have, when they're dating someone with children, especially at such a young age. I was in my early 20s. So, but when we did get together, it was a struggle, and I felt like I was at the fork of the road, and either I can go down the road of hating this little beautiful soul, this child, and have this jealousy, because I feel like that's a lot of the issues with step moms, especially. There's a jealousy that your man made something so beautiful and special with another woman, and the stepmom takes it out on the child. And I could have easily gone that route, but when I looked at her when she was a little girl, it's just like, how could anybody be mean? She was such a sweet little thing, and she was a baby, for Pete's sake. So I've seen her take her first steps, and she was at our house all the time when she was little, and my husband's a great father. I mean, he's the bomb, right? And he's always been there for you and for all his kids, for all of us women in the house. He's just such a great, solid man.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but when I think back and I was at the fork of the road, I chose to just embrace this little girl and to love her and treat her just like my own. And I think that's where the true magic and the connection that brought us together. And then me having my own kids and having that, it just even brought us even more closer. Because, we never did anything without her. Anything. Have I ever made you feel like you weren't a part of the family?
Oh, no.
Never.
Yeah.
How would you explain or describe your childhood with us and as a stepmom?
I feel like I honestly never felt like I was left out, or I never felt like this was like a different situation from other people. I thought this was kind of the norm up until, I knew like, oh, okay, these are my half sisters and this is my stepmom. It never really made sense, because there was always that connection that it felt
natural.
It just felt natural. It felt like how it was. And then once I did kind of become more aware of the situation, I felt so lucky. I felt like this couldn't have worked out more perfectly, because I mean, I have just learned so much, and I've gotten to see two different sides of the spectrum. So I've had, you know, my dad's side, and I've had my mom's side, and I fell a little bit in the middle. And so it's just, yeah, it's crazy. And it just goes to show how a potentially bad situation can turn into such a beautiful thing if you let it and if you allow it to. So yeah.
So that's a little bit of our history together, and so I kind of want to go a little bit more into like her fast, because she actually had a couple things happen on her 3-day fast, and like I said, she has done Accutane, and we used to eat really bad. First of all, let me tell you what my grocery cart looked like when I used to shop. Okay, it used to be, the whole basket was processed cereals, mac and cheese, and at the top of the basket I had my purse would sit on the top with some bread, and then maybe 2 bananas, some apples. That was all the produce. So we've drastically have changed our lifestyle with food. And so now you're on day 3, and so you want to let them, or tell them what you've kind of experienced just in the 3 days, because she's been literally just sitting on the couch like, I can't move. And that's what happens the first week of detoxification. It happened to me. I sat in my room the first week. I was a lot more toxic than she was. So yeah, I totally get it. I'm running around the house. I'm on a high now because I'm at a different level in my healing. But she's just starting out, and she's got some work to do, and she knows it. But she's going to get there. She's definitely awake, aware. She knows the process, and I truly have faith in you. You know, she's a smart, very smart, intelligent girl, and I know she'll make good choices. And so yeah, go ahead and sorry, and let them know what you've been experiencing.
Yeah, so this is my 3rd day going on just all fruit, and I've experienced a lot of like fatigue, a lot of just kind of like low feelings, just tired and just kind of lousy, just want to sit around, don't really have the energy to really do much. Which is natural, right?
Very natural.
Just when you start out, you're starting to detox, and your body's, you know, used to getting all this food to push it through the day. But when you actually step back and just eat fruit, you're giving your body the chance to actually heal.
Take a break. You're literally stepping aside and just letting the body do its thing. And you're just giving it nutrients and hydrating and astringents and, you know, healing power and energy, because that vibration, that has healing power.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've had, a lot of fatigue. I've had a couple of times I've kind of hawked up a little yellow mucus.
That's the thing I want to interrupt real quick, because that's the purging. That's the body purging with the mucus. Remember, I just made that video on why the body produces mucus, and when she's eating the fruit, it tends to pull on that lymph system, and it will purge out just acids in the body. This is a way the body gets rid of the trash through mucus. So and it's yellow. Thank God when you go a little deeper, it could be yellow, green, and then black. Those are the scary levels when you get black mucus, but it's been yellow. And also some mucoid plaque has been coming out only on 3 days. That's impressive. So I don't know if that's good. I mean, it better out than in.
Oh yeah.
Right? So she's had some mucoid plaque come out. But that's pretty much it, right? So far on day 3. So my question is, are you going to continue? Because now she's got to go back to work, and she's worried of the struggles with that.
So I think for now, so I'm going to keep it going tomorrow, and I'm going to try Monday. I'll be back at work, and it's kind of picking up at work, so it's going to be back in full swing, pretty busy. So I think it will definitely pose a challenge, but I think I'm up for it. So I think for the first day, I'm going to try it out, try to stick to all fruit. And then if I feel low energy and like I can't really get through the workday, then I'll try to bring in a salad at lunch and do that for a couple days until I feel a little bit better, and then just see how it goes, and really just not push my body too far to where I can't function at work, but enough so where I can maybe get a little bit of filtration, a little bit of detox, and then just
see how aware she is. She like knows about the kidneys, and you know, it's just so. I'm so proud. And another thing, you want to let them know how like you eat in general. Like so, when you're not detoxing, what do you eat?
So I've been vegetarian for about 6 years now.
And this is before I was on my healing journey.
Right,
I was still eating meat when you guys, all my kids, all of them or you and Nikki, my middle, they were the two first. Nikki especially, I think she never ate meat. As long as she's 21 and she's been a vegetarian since she was maybe 6, 7, 8 years old. Maybe around 8. She never liked it. She just always pushed it away. And I never forced my kids to eat anything they didn't want to. But so you've been a vegetarian for longer.
So started vegetarian and really liked how I felt with that, and then since your healing journey, been really pushing towards veganism. Pushing towards vegan, just trying to going up the ladder. So starting, vegetarian, going vegan, and then incorporating more fruits, veggies, nuts and seeds, trying to get more paleo. I don't know if that's the right term. And then going into more, raw food, and then more like high fruit, and then going into the fasting, and just kind of working my way up. So I've been mostly, I'd say probably 80% a vegan diet. There are a few things. I'm kind of in that last stage of just kind of getting rid of the sweets and the treats that I like to have occasionally that may have eggs or stuff like that.
So, and I mean, even occasionally have a real ice cream. Those things. I don't know. You guys are young, and I think it's good to have your cheats and not put so much pressure on you. I think the more pressure you put on yourself, I feel like the more you set yourself up to fail. So if you cheat, who cares, right? Why judge? And that's the important thing on this journey, is we should never judge each other on this journey. Definitely not. I think if I force anybody this lifestyle, anytime you force anyone on a lifestyle like this, they're gonna reject it, right? I mean, that is so true. Like if I were to say, when I first started this, you have to eat like me, you probably would have went skyrocket the other way. Don't you think? Especially,
Oh, totally. When you try to tell someone else what to do, when you try to tell someone how to live and how to eat,
opposite.
So it's really, I've learned so much over and over again that the more you push, the more people push back or they push away.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is. And it's like you honestly, you just have to set the example and live your authentic life, live and be you, and the truth will come out and show itself. You don't have to say or be or do anything. You just do the way you think is right for you, and people will see that, and they will want to know what is going on with you.
So true. Amen, sister. So I think that's it. I think we covered a lot. She does, if you want to support her on her journey, did we talk about, you did. You mentioned you're getting certified nutrition and all that. But you have a channel on Instagram. And what is that channel?
So right now it's just my name. It's T Dills, TDILLSS. So Taylor Dillon. Yeah, it's just my Instagram. I've just been kind of, showing a little bit more of my health journey and just what I'm learning through my program, and I'm just really getting into it. So if you guys want to follow me and support me, I haven't posted that much about my health journey just yet, but I'm getting into it and trying to post more and showcase what I'm learning and just inspire other people. So.
And I'll definitely put a link down below for you so you can just click on it and I'll take you right to her page also.
Yeah.
And, support her, follow her, and watch her grow. I mean, that's the fun part is just, watching her grow and helping others just spread the news. And because this is powerful. Healing naturally, like who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew that it was the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
Is pretty phenomenal when you think about it. It's, when you complicate anything, even your diet, whatever it is, you go down the rabbit hole. It really does seem like it. You just get lost in thought, and so you want to keep everything simple, and that's healing. And that's what I'm learning too. I'm still learning this. It's a learning journey every day. And I can't imagine what this beautiful girl is going to be doing when she's in her 40s and how many people she's going to be helping. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. So anyways, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and end there. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.